In this video, we're going to show you how to build a dry well leach field combination for an active sump pump discharge line. We have been building these dry wells with leach fields for so many years, and we have a ridiculous number of them in the ground. They work. This is effective. If you're interested in DIYing this, we sell all these materials at French Drain Man. All right, we put in a new sump pump discharge line for the house. This is our freeze protection. If somehow there's a freeze up, the water can then come out right here. Also, if this moves or settles, this is a slip bushing. A lot of people ask about that, and that's how you do them. So the men ran this all the way to a 24-inch dry well. That's 48 inches deep. And then they went ahead and they put a leach field on it. They did a beautiful job. This is textbook. Good. They drilled a bunch of holes in that dry well. That's really nice. So they used knife cut on the leach field manifold, and then they're putting 8-slot in between just so that it has more holding capacity. Put a little bit of stone in the dry well for the dry well bottom, and that's it. And put the rest of the stone around the dry well. Everything's wrapped in fabric. This is 4-ounce non-woven geotextile filter fabric that's been double punched. It's our favorite fabric. It has a really high flow rate. In low percolating soil, when the dry well is filled, you need to have a leach field. The leach field takes the water and extends it over a much greater area and allows it to slowly leach into the subsurface. During peak rain season, this leach field is going to hold thousands of gallons of water while it slowly leaches into the subsurface. On the leach field manifold that's off of the dry well, we had knife cut so that the water would be carried to the far end of the leach field. On top of the knife cut is layers and layers of 8-slot to increase our capacity. So that stone doesn't fill the end of the pipes, the men put end caps on all the pipe. Now it's time to install our knife cut with sock to a pop-up. This is an overflow. In the event that the dry well and leach field is completely full, we want to have an overflow line. Do not fill all the way to the top with stone. Leave it a little shallow so that you can put about 10 inches of soil on top of your leach field. A little bit of stone on the bottom of your dry well is all you need. So basically you don't have a floor in your dry well. You're just going to put some stone in the bottom of the dry well. That is a really good leach field. There's never going to be a wet area from this sump pump discharge line. So we have the knife cut with a sock on it. We're going to put a pop-up right on the very end here. But in yards where it's clay, sometimes this could fill up like a bathtub. And then the water is going to rise and get in that knife cut pipe. And it's going to travel down because this has a little bit of slope. And this is our overflow line. That's why you need that. Always have an overflow line. Otherwise, this will just fill up. And then water could backfeed. It's a beautiful job. This is a talented crew. They know you have to put enough dirt on a leach field to shed the water off of the leach field. You don't want water filling up your leach field that's running out of the backyard. The attention to detail is second to none. This crew is amazing. The bottom of a leach field is level. And you do have to be really smart about where you put a leach field. It cannot go in the lowest point of the yard. That is the worst place to put a leach field. I'm going to do a more in-depth video on another leach field installation, and it's going to be based on the questions that I get in the comments. So get in the comments and tell me what's on your mind, and I'll make another video. If you found any of this information helpful, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.